Hi, folks. Andrew here. Top Fitness Strategies, the face who runs the place. Your virtual personal trainer. Stay young, stay active, feel amazing. Fit after 50, done right. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Today, I have a little bit of a presentation for you. Yeah, I know it's against the norm what I usually do. Everything's usually off the cuff for me. This is actually a designed presentation. I'll get into a little bit of the PowerPoint presentation, to be honest with you. And it's in titled "Is it bad enough for you? Is it bad enough yet?" I should say. And as we go through this, I'll be talking about a few things, giving you a few things, and then I'm going to present a brand new program I just launched today, and hopefully it's going to help you out and get you to the next level you want to get to, whatever that means to you. Okay, so sit back, relax, watch this. One take as usual. You know how it works with me, and we'll go from there. So, first of all, I want you guys to ask yourself, where are you in life right now? Are you where you want to be? And I'm talking generally with your health and fitness. Keep that in mind. But this can be a lot of other different things going on there. But generally with your health and fitness, more specifically your health. I talk to the over 50 folks, the over 50, the um, uh, done right. Okay, let's say fitness over 50 done right. So that's the crowd I talk to. But anybody can benefit. Anybody can follow along with what I'm talking about. Okay, so here we go. Okay, is it bad enough? By that I mean, where are you right now? Are you in a position where if you bend over to tie your shoes, you're out of breath? Are you in a position where you can't really walk up and down the stairs without getting winded? And winded a whole lot. Okay. Is it bad enough for you yet? So what does it have to be for you to say, I'm in a position where it is bad enough? Okay. And like I said, I'm talking about your personal health and fitness. It could be um, business related. It could be relationship related. It could be anything related. But today we're talking about the health and fitness, your personal health and fitness, more specifically on your health, not so much your fitness. And in my mind, there's a difference between the two. If you don't think there is, that's fine. If you want to correlate the two, make them the same, that's fine. I get it. Not a problem there. So think about this. Were you an athlete back in the day? College, high school? Did you play sports? Whether you're male or female, whether you were good or bad at them, did you play sports? Most people I know do. Most people I talk to played some sort of sport back in the day. Maybe after you got out of high school, after you got out of college, sports wasn't a thing, but you had a gym membership, right? You started going to the gym with your buddies, hanging out at the gym, doing different things, working out at different places, just having a good old time, right? Mid 20s, late 20s, getting into your 30 years old or something like that. Then little by little, it faded away. It went away. Why? Why did it go away? You were once the athlete doing all kinds of athletic stuff. Stopped doing that, got into the gym, doing great. Maybe you started getting away from that a little bit. Why? What happened? I'll tell you what happened. Life happened, right? You have a family. All of a sudden, you might have had some kids. You had different obligations happen. Maybe your job, you got a promotion. Maybe you got a new job. Maybe you moved. Maybe a combination of the three. You have a new family. You moved because of your job, something of that sort. In other words, you put all that together and what? Life happened. That's right. Life happened. Life happened, and the health and fitness part of everything got put back in the back burner, right? So you were no longer the happy-go-lucky athlete you once were. You were no longer the gym rat with your buddies you once were. Is that good? Bad? It's neither. It just happens. That's what happens in life. As we progress through life, that's what happens. Not everyone is going to stay the same fit, athletic person they were back in their mid 20s or so, mid to early 20s. Later on, you go, the less athletic you get. Like I said, life happens, right? That's what we're talking about here. Life happens. So eventually, you start getting older. Life keeps happening. Maybe you go to the gym a couple of times, but all of a sudden you wake up one day, hey, I'm 50 years old. Holy moly, how'd that happen? It was just boom like that. Think about it. whatever year you're watching this right now, and I'm not going to mention the years in case you see this 5 years from now. I don't know. But think about 10 years ago from where you were right now. Where were you? I was in a completely different place. Everything in my life was completely different what it is now. And I'm over 50 years old, right? So life really happened to me this last 10 years. So maybe it didn't happen to you then, now, but maybe it did 20 years ago. Whatever it is, you woke up one day and boom, you're 50 years old, right? So what happens? You're no longer working out like you used to. Let's face it, man, you're not 25 years old anymore. You're not working out like you used to, but you probably still have that gym membership, right? So you have that gym membership. Do you use it? You might go once a week, once every couple of weeks, maybe once a month, but you're still going to keep that gym membership. You're still going to maintain that gym membership, But why don't you use it? Most people will tell you, I don't have the time. I don't have the time to go to the gym, because in our mind, we're still thinking that going to the gym was a 2 or 3 hour workouts. Is that still possible for some people? Absolutely it is. Do most people do that? Not at this age. I'll tell you, not at this age, but that's part of it. So all of a sudden, you may be out of shape, or let's just say you're not as in good a shape as you used to be. Okay, let's just say you developed a furniture disease where your chest went down to your drawers a little bit. Okay, maybe a little bit bottom heavy. You don't want to be. So why is that? I can tell you one of the reasons is you're eating bad. Yeah, as we get older, that beer is a lot easier to get. The pizza just goes down a lot easier. It's not as healthy for us. And because of all that, you're just not feeling as well. I mean, think about it. When you were 25, 30 years old, you could eat that pizza, drink that beer, and everything's going to be just fine. All right. You could wake up the next morning and run a marathon. It felt like nowadays, night of drinking beer, eating some pizza. The next morning, you don't feel like doing crap. Right. Why? Because life happened. That's what happens. Life happens. That's what's going on with that. So then you have to ask yourself, is this what you want? Is this how you want to feel? Is this how you want to go the rest of your life, feeling bad all the time? Feeling, I don't want to say bad. Bad is not the right word. Feeling not as good as you can be. Have you thought about what's going on? Have you thought about why that's happening? Yeah, okay, yeah, we're getting older. We get it, okay? But when you think about it, maybe your diet isn't in check. Maybe you're not moving like you should be. But there's different reasons why that is. Okay, so you have to ask yourself, why? What's going on with my life? All right. Doctor visits. They're more now than they were back in the day, right? Maybe the doctor puts you on medication. Maybe the doctor puts you on some sort of food restrictions. Now, before we go any further, I want to make this very clear. I am not a doctor. I don't have any kind of medical degree. Whatever your doctor tells you to do, continue to do it. Always listen to your doctor. Don't listen to me. Listen to your doctor. But doctor visits become more and more frequent. Medication is more and more there than not. Okay, the older we get, the more medication is being prescribed to us. Is that always a good thing? I don't want to answer that one way or the other, but once again, talk to your doctor. Food restrictions. Maybe the doctor says you need to cut back on such and such. Maybe you shouldn't be eating such and such anymore. All right. Again, whatever the doctor's telling you, that's what you follow. But let me ask you this. Is that how you want to spend the rest of your life, on more and more medications, on more and more food restrictions? I'm not saying that's the be all that ends all at this point. I'm not saying it's all downhill from now. What I'm saying is that how you want to spend the rest of your life? Maybe some people want to do that. I don't know of too many who do. I know a lot of people say, you know what? I'm sick and tired of this. I don't want to keep progressing the way I'm doing. I need to do something to change my health around. I need to do something. I just don't know what it's going to be, right? Maybe you just don't know what it's going to be. I'm not saying you can go back to your athletic days, because most of us can't. And even if we could, do you really want to? I don't know if I want to spend that kind of physical exertion anymore doing what I used to do. Again, I got too much life going on. At my age, I got way too much life going on. And I don't want to spend that kind of time commitment on the baseball field, running the, you know, 10K, the 5K, 10K, the basketball games, football games. Maybe I don't want to. And if I did, maybe not at that level, but you know what I mean. Do you want to go back to those days? And if you did, why do you want to? And maybe you do. Some people do, some people don't. Okay. But to get in that shape at that time, to get in that physical condition you were in, you had to do a lot of things, but you weren't aware of doing them because you were young, you were a kid. It came natural to you. So now you're in a position you can't, well, maybe you can still do that kind of stuff, maybe not at that level anymore, but how about doing something else? How about changing the way you do things right now? So you're not on that path of more medication, more food restrictions, more doctor's visits, so on and so forth. Maybe you want to do something that's going to change that for you. If you do, great. If you don't, I don't know what to tell you. You're probably listening. You're probably not here anyway. You're listening to me. If you don't want that to change, you got it. Okay. So if that's you, if you feel like you're in a position where, man, oh man, oh man, it is just bad enough. It is getting bad. It is getting worse. I don't see an out for me. Guess what? You do have an out for you. All right. I have a simple program that I'm putting together to help you out. This is a program that is going to go at your own pace. Do it however you want to do it. It's not me being there, taking you to a gym, watching you do exercises. That's not what it's all about. This is more of an accountability, if you will. So let's think about this for a second. When you set a goal to do something, whether it's in business, whether it's for family, whether it's your health and fitness, what usually happens for a lot of people, I'm not saying you, but a lot of people this happens to, maybe you're the exception, I don't know. You have this goal, you have this vision to be, let's just stick with the health and fitness, okay? But you can plug in anything there. You have this goal, you have this vision to be healthier next year than you were this year. You start off the year, bang, you're doing it, man. You hit the gym. It's a known fact in the fitness industry that the first 2-3 weeks of January, the gyms are packed, and a lot of trainers take that time off for their personal self, but they develop a lot of clients at that point. But then what happens? Life happens. Life keeps coming back and happening over and over and over, and pretty soon you're back in the same spot that where you were, and you're thinking, you know what? That month is gone. I was wasted a month, and I'm nowhere. I'm not at my goal yet. I'm not progressing. So what if you had somebody you had to be accountable to, or somebody that was in your ear saying, "Hey, you know, get off your butt, go do something," or "Hey, maybe you need a little bit of encouragement, a little bit of inspiration, a little bit of butt kicking, something like that on a weekly basis." Somebody in your ear just telling you that about to helping you out, moving you forward. So when you're picking up that next piece of pizza, you're going to say, "Hey, you know what? I had that voice tell me yesterday that I'm doing it what I need to be doing. Maybe I shouldn't eat this." Just a constant reminder. It's an accountability thing, right? So think about that. Is that something that you would like? Something that you can do on your own? Something you're doing on your own, but a little bit of encouragement, a little bit of help coming at you there. Okay. Again, you're in total control. This is totally up to you. But you're going to have that help. You're going to have that nudge. You're going to have that inspiration. You're going to have that voice in your ear. You know, you're always going to be thinking, "Hey, I got that thing going on here, and do I want to let it down? I don't know." You're in total control. And this little thing, this little voice is helping you keep your health in check. That's right. If you start to go off the beaten path a little bit, your subconscious is going to say, "Uh-oh, what's that voice telling me?" That the subconscious is saying, "Hey, maybe I should listen to that guy, or when I talk to that thing, or when that thing talks to me." And you'll understand when I'm saying this "talk to me" thing in a second. You'll get that. Um, it's a thing to keep your health in check, right? So here's what I got for you. I developed something where it's going to be I'm going to be your accountability coach, for lack of a better term, but not in the manner that you're thinking of. Every week, at least once a week, if not more, I'll be sending you an audio of some sort of inspiration, encouragement, something designed to keep you progressing forward. Yeah, it's designed to help with your health. That's what it's designed to do for that route. But you can also use this for whatever you're doing, whether it's a business goal, whether it's a relationship goal or something. It can be used in that manner, but it's geared toward your fitness or your health. Okay, keep that in mind. So it's a weekly audio that you can listen to it at your heart consent. Absolutely. And it'll be sent to your email. It's like it's like your own coach in your pocket. So I'll be your virtual personal trainer. That's right. You're also going to get unlimited email support if you need it. And at least once a month, we're going to have a live call. It's going to be a ask me anything type call. Yeah, I'm the trainer. I'm the virtual personal trainer here. So if you could hire me one-on-one, think about this. What would it cost you? Have you looked at hiring a personal trainer? What would it benefit you, or what would you pay to have somebody keep you on track for your health? Think about that. All right. If you can have one less doctor visit a year because someone is helping you keep up with your health, would that benefit you? What if you're be in a position where you lose 20 pounds next year? Yeah, I know, in a whole year, but hey, think about it. 20 pounds. When is the last time that you've went out to lose the 20 pounds and you didn't? Okay. How many years in a row have you thought about that? Why was that? Well, what if you had somebody that was accountable to you? That's what the program's all about. I have this thing called the accountability vault. Excuse me, the accountability vault that I developed. And it's just that. It's your own virtual personal trainer in your pocket where you can listen to it at any time on your phone, on your computer, whatever. It's going to help you through, help you get to where you need to go. You're thinking, Andrew, whatever. It's just an audio message. Really? Okay. How often would you need that little boost of encouragement? Think about, like I said earlier, how often have you wanted your New Year's goal, so to speak, if you want to look at it that way? You started the New Year's goal all gung-ho, and then by the third, fourth week, it's not there anymore. Why? Because the inspiration is no longer there. You're not getting that push. You're not getting that whatever feeling you need to get to help you keep going. This is going to do that. So think about that. How much would that cost you? How much would you pay for something like that? Because it's not a free service. There are trainers out there who you would have to spend 50, 60, 70, $100 an hour to do 1 hour of training. Think about that. And when it boils down to it, for a cost of a fast food meal, one time a week, one time a month, I should say, and you're going to get a weekly trainer coming at you with unlimited support. So I'm telling you right now, this program is being offered at the low price, introductory price, matter of fact, $11 a month. That's it. $11 a month. Cancel anytime. $11 a month. Go to topfitnessstrategies.com/vault, VAULT. I'll also put the links in the comments. What's that worth to you? Is $11 a month really going to hurt you that bad? If it is, this is not for you. I'm telling you right now. But if you want somebody to keep yourself in check, if you want somebody it's going to encourage you, you want somebody there to make sure you're doing what you need to be doing, What's that worth to you? All right. Think about that. And if 11 bucks is too steep for you, well, you got no one to blame but yourself. And if you're hearing this right now, you never, ever have an excuse to say, well, I can't keep going. I'm just not that kind of person who's going to keep going, because I'm just giving you a way to do it. And it's 11 bucks a month. Now, will that price be going up? Oh, yeah. But right now, that's an introductory price. So keep that in mind. All right. Again, topfitnessstrategies.com/vault. I'll link to it in the show notes, but I'll stop it here. Thanks for being here. Check it out. Topfitnessstrategies.com vault, and it's the accountability vault. And looking forward to over there. If you have any questions, hit me up. I'll be more than happy to answer your questions for you. And but that's basically what the program is. So ask yourself, are you sick of it? Are you sick and tired of being sick and tired with your health? This can be the way to get you out of there. Okay. So I'll stop it here. My name is Andrew. I am the face who runs the place. Your virtual personal trainer, Top Fitness Strategies. Fitness over 50. Done right. Look younger, stay active, feel amazing. Fitness after 50, done right. Until next time, this is me. Ciao.